Hello, this is Lukedraik here, and I'm going to show you how I make a Go problem. Because the last one was kind of hard to follow. And this one should be better. Anyways, first thing I do is start up Flash, get out my booklet, because I don't make these up as I go. And for today, I'm going to be making the 305th Go problem, which takes 3 moves to complete and doesn't look that hard. Anyways, the first thing I do is I look for similar problems. In this case, 302 also took 3 moves, and I will copy the template from there, because I'm not going to draw everything over again. And I have no idea why it took me this long to figure it out, but I can actually replace all the text on my buttons and stuff so that they work for this problem just by doing a replace all. I'll replace 302 with 305 and replace it all. Gives me a list of everything replaced. Close that. Then I go down to my instances, and I need to rename this because when I do put these in the compilation of problems that I plan to do, I'm not going to want conflicting instances, because then everything would look exactly the same because it would all overwrite each other and stuff. You don't have to understand that if you don't. Anyways, the stones are already set up for problem 302, so I need to look at 305 setup and set that up. Basically, I just drag and drop, which is nice. It takes me a while to get this set up, usually because I confuse myself on which I'll look at the wrong problem, and then I'll put the stones down for that, and then I realize I'm doing the wrong one. And that's the beginning of the problem. So, copy that, get rid of this, and looking at the book, Black's first move is right here, and then White plays there, so then what I need to do is go to the grading part of the problem, switch over the stone placement thing. Like basically how this works, one of these little green stones, placement stones, is set so that when you click it, it will display the correct stone in that other thing that I just was in. And so all these other stones go to and play the failing part of the little pass-fail thingy. So I don't know, there's probably a better way of doing it, but this is pretty primitive, and I've been doing it this way ever since I started the problems. So I'll just use that method, get rid of the stones, except for copying and pasting, and I probably should have moved the camera down there so you can see what I'm doing. I'm not used to this. Get that, and that's a stone placement phase. Go down here, delete that, copy and paste it, and then since Black played a stone in the last screen, or since that's when the user is supposed to place a stone, we go here, and Black's last move is there. And now, because I'm going to be using these markers to show or explain the end of the problem, get the markers ready so that I don't change the markers on every single frame of the application. I'm trying to use very simple terms. I'm going to place up there, and the reason that stone looks really messed up is because it's actually animated, and it shows the first frame of the animation. So when you click it, the stone's actually that big, but since the frame rate's so high, it it looks like it's smaller. It shrinks down pretty quickly. It's supposed to look like it's getting placed into the sand, but it doesn't really look like that. So we got that. And this is what I should do before I even start the problem. I should think about what I'm doing, or how the problem works. Anyways, looking at this, you know, like if white plays there, then they're an Atari. And if white plays there, then you don't have to play anywhere to kill them. And if white plays there, well, that's an Atari. So we'll mark off the Ataris like that. So both the blue X's mark where white can play to become an Atari. And actually, I'm going to want different X's for what I'm going to do. So basically, I'm going to explain that if white plays here, they're an Atari, and you can capture them with that O. And if white plays either X, regardless of color, they're an Atari. And actually, no matter which X they play, I didn't even have to do that. Pretty stupid. So no matter which X white plays, you can capture their stones with O. And if white plays O, you don't even have to bother with playing anywhere, because white's not going to be able to form two eyes. Well, unless you let them, but we're not going to assume you're doing that.